You've made it to Module 3. Congratulations. I wish that I could just be with you instead of being on a camera, but, and I'm not really used to this format, but here we go. Chapter 7, you will be given some insight on cognitive process. You'll hear words like metacognition, which really just means thinking about our thinking and knowing different learning strategies that help us to learn material, and we get better at that as we get older because we learn tricks like how to rehearse, how to organize information. And one of the things I got to do earlier is go to a conference by a guy named Mel Levine, who did a conference called Minds Attune, and basically he focuses on teaching kids how to be kind of demystified. How do you learn how you learn best? And once they know, they can set those things up, those tools to help them learn. So from the minute that we're born, we are actually being stimulated by our social culture to learn. When you're a baby, you've got people talking to you, interacting with you, and right away we start processing information. And sometimes, though, we have to consider the children that have information processing problems that create different learning disabilities, such as ADD or ADHD or other things like that. And we have to learn how to engage them and teach them how to learn to the best of their ability. And chapter 8, we're going to focus on characterizing intelligence. This is really one of my favorite chapters in the book because you're going to focus on a guy named Howard Gardner and the idea that we have multiple ways that we learn best. For example, some kids may be musical, and so they can learn information if they put it in a song or a rap. And then you have other people who are bodily kinesthetic, and they learn better if they're moving and throwing a ball while they're learning information. Or you have kids that they're interpersonal, so they learn better when they're interacting with people. So once you know someone multiple intelligence, and we have kids in our classes with all of these multiple intelligences, and we want to engage them as much as we can. And the more we can do that, the more they're going to learn. So there are a lot of tests that are verbal and nonverbal to help us learn how children learn best or where their gaps are. And all in all, hereditary and environment is going to affect a child's intelligence. There are exceptional kids as well. We actually had a kid at our school, Ken Jennings. You might have known about him because he won Jeopardy over and over again. He had a way of just being able to read and hear information and learn it. That's exceptional, and we have gifted kids like that around us. You can watch his video and kind of get a feel for that. But that's kind of an amazing exception. Chapter 9, we're going to look at trends in language development. We're going to answer a lot of questions about how does language develop, how do we learn a second language, why do males and females have different ways of communicating, why do some kids have larger vocabularies than others? And we're going to talk about all of those things in that chapter. I hope you enjoy this module. Keep plugging away. We're getting there. We're getting to the end. So have a good time.